you got to get that deal right. Like it cannot be something
You
where
have to. Yeah. You
you
have to. You're right.
fucking like you couldn't train him for. I'm trying to think of a player like, oh, well, I
You
just
can't Tyler Sagan. You can't Tyler Sagan it. You can't do a
yeah,
Tyler
exactly.
Sagan
Yeah,
thing.
you can't do that. I'm sorry. Like, 'cause
I
what's
get it. I get it.
you get sent back, and then you're still now you're still. But next year we're having a different conversation. Say, well, damn. Well, how do you have what you have at the wing position, and then you gave him up for a bag of chips and a hot dog? Like that can't happen. I'm sorry. Like as a
So
mad as we are, and I'm just about like it
I
can
wouldn't worry so much about
not
that.
happen.
I honestly wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry so much about that, to be 100% honest with you, because I think that Jaylen, if he gets traded, he immediately goes into Dame Lillard land. Like, I think he goes
that's what he
and
needs, though.
he's like
I
the
think that's.
best, but he's never gonna win a fucking championship. We're
But
not
that,
watching him raise a fucking banner as the best player on a
Well,
championship
I
team.
don't care
That's not
about
gonna
that.
if
Like, I care about the
if
return. Like, what's going to happen here? I don't care
yeah,
about
but if
I want whatever we get in return. Are
no,
you
but nobody's gonna say what you think. Nobody's gonna say what you just said to us if he's like not like if he's not doing shit somewhere else either. You know what I mean?
he's got to go to a lottery team. That's where he's got to go. He's gonna go sell tickets somewhere and be the guy somewhere and get reps. Someone who can be a 2 or can be a 1 is to go somewhere and be able to handle the ball all the time. Actually, be able to do those things and get used to it. Because right now he's not going to do that here. We need him to be a smarter shooter. We need him to take over the games when he has to, and he can't turn it on like
No,
that.
but
He just
you know who
can't.
would get the best out of him? Though? The team we just
Udoka?
no, the team we just
Yeah.
he'd be fucking phenomenal in Miami. Phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Phenomenal. And then
Okay, so
we would fucking hate it. We'd be on here saying,
culture.
I can't believe
Culture, bro.
I can't believe but that he turned out. Yeah. Oh my God. That would be the worst nightmare, honestly, for him to go down there,
Listen,
sign a max down there, and just go fucking bananas down there. 'Cause that's exactly what would happen.
it's I just feel like people underrate how important culture really is and how important a vibe and your mindset and how you show up to work every day and how you do things every day
How can
really
both things be
affect.
true? How can both things be true? It's either it's the culture is the problem, and we need to be able to get the best out of the players, which is what I'm saying, or these guys aren't it. Like, you can't know one or the other unless you try one.
Yes,
So
right.
which
Well,
which one do you
that's
want to
true.
do? You want to try to
That's
change
true.
the
But I
culture,
think
or do you want to try to change the personnel?
both, because I think the main core is the culture
But
right now.
you're saying Jaylen Brown goes to my raise that, yeah, if you want guy trades for Jaylen Brown, like, sure, it's nice, it's a nice thought. But in the real world, it's super fucking hard to trade players that good. Like, if you look at, I'd say it's probably Kevin Durant this season, and then I can't remember a trade that size before that. Going back to, like, fuck, dude, I don't know. Like, did he?
Harden probably, right?
Okay, sure, Harden, maybe the Harden trade, but like he wasn't even really James Harden yet when he went to Houston. Like,
No, the Brooklyn one.
trading players of this size. So first of all, we're all agreed that you have to trade him, right? Like, you can't let him walk when the deal expires or some stupid shit.
You
like
have
that.
to trade.
So you have to get a bag for him. You have
It's
to get
re-sign or trade. Those are your only
Sure.
two options.
Sure. So in that's yeah, because otherwise it's a disaster, right? So in that scenario, what's the fucking trade? Like, you're talking about one of the biggest trades of the last 10 years if you make that trade. Like, it's all well and good to sit here and talk like, oh, what if we got DeJounte Murray and this and this and this, or like, what if we got. That's so hard to do. Like, the only way that happens is if first he has to re-sign, then he has to get unhappy and really force his way out, right? Because if the Celtics start to trade him, then it immediately, if they make it known he's on the market, first of all, that has repercussions. If they make him known
like
he's
the
on
last
the
couple of years, so that's we're past that.
well, and that was fucking stupid. That was really dumb. Like that was not.
I think that
smart to do
affected. I think that affected everything.
Yeah.
KD,
So
baby.
there's that. Yeah.
KD.
So, like, that was really fucking dumb to do that, first of all, for Jaylen, but also it has value impacts. Like, if he has that game that he just had, and everybody has that reaction, and every first comment on every video that has anything to do with the NBA is like Jaylen Brown on his way to another turnover, like, then you make it known he's on the trade block, his value goes down. His value immediately goes down because other teams, like, unless what you're hoping for, Bobby, is a fucking idiot to call us up and be like, I will give you everything for Jaylen Brown. And I just think the likelihood of that idiot doesn't have what we need to be honest with you, because he's an idiot and he runs an NBA team, so he doesn't have good players on his team. So like you're asking to shoot fucking lightning through a fucking a pin, you know? To me, I think there is a third option, and it's a full blown fire sale.
Okay.
It's a full blown fire sale. Like I tweeted last night.
Trade
after
Tatum
the
for
game,
Wemby. Trade Tatum for Wemby.
Trade fucking everybody is what I'm saying. Because like, and it's like a
Bro,
panic,
you want
right?
to trade Tatum? How about this?
I would.
Tatum
I would.
and Brown for Wemby.
For Wemby, I would do it tomorrow. I would do it right now. I would get them an
Oh
Uber
my
XL.
God.
I don't feel like driving to LAX right now. But
We'll just change and then we'll hire Pop. We'll be like, Pop,
I
you're coming for two.
tweeted out last night. The only thing you need to find a needle in a haystack. If in this situation the needle in the haystack is what the problem is with Celtics culture, and the only thing you need to find a needle in a haystack is a fucking lighter.